Good morning, New York. Good evening, Shanghai. And hello to everyone in Europe and especially in Hamburg, host of the ITS World Congress this year. Welcome to our digital event. I'm happy you can join us. Today, we will be talking about some exciting new developments that will redefine urban mobility. Mobility is something we all desire. Mobility represents freedom. But the truth is, it's getting harder and harder to enjoy this freedom. Because we all suffer from traffic, noise, and air pollution. These things also show how the freedom of mobility can conflict with our other top priorities: conservation, sustainability, and making city life better for everyone. So let's take a closer look at the cities that I just mentioned. As major megacities, each of them knows these problems all too well. The year 2020 saw intense traffic jams, even during the pandemic. It's still one of the most traffic jam cities in the world, coming third after Bogota and Bucharest. Last year, drivers in Big Apple lost an average of 100 hours while sitting in traffic. 100 hours. That's more than 4 days round the clock, or more than 12 8-hour workdays. Let's turn to Shanghai. Since 2013, city planners have been trying to reduce traffic and cut down emissions. Nonetheless, the air quality in the Shanghai metropolitan area is still ranked as among the very worst, both domestically and internationally. Among the main causes are not only heating systems, power plants, and industrial facility, but also motor vehicles. And in Hamburg, the host city of this year's ITS World Congress, the city government has set ambitious climate targets. But the share of private motor vehicle traffic isn't falling. It's remaining stable at 36% of all traffic, and one of the main causes of CO2 emissions. There were even more vehicles registered last year, but thankfully, this also included a growing percentage of fully electric vehicles. My friends, our planet is getting warmer. And we are facing many different questions. We need to decide, is environmental sustainability compatible with a desire for mobility? With an increasing world population, can we still provide mobility for everyone? Or will this become more and more a privilege in the future? How can the desire for mobility be balanced with the desire for a livable city, one that offers a better quality of life to everyone? At this point, I would like to bring in another perspective. Let's welcome Professor Barbara Lenz, former head of Institute for Transport and Research at the German Aerospace Center and one of Germany's most renowned mobility researchers. Barbara, thank you for taking the time to share your expertise with us.
Hello, Thorsten. I'm very happy to be here. Many thanks for the invitation.
Traffic jam, air pollution. How can we make big cities more attractive again for the people who live there? What do you think needs to change?
Well, Thorsten, indeed, cities lose or risk to lose their attractiveness once they have too much traffic in their streets. And this applies to big cities as well as to small cities. Why is the traffic in cities increasing? The reason is relatively simple. There are so many people that are moving to the cities or in the surroundings of the cities, and more people means more transport demand. So the traffic is increasing. And furthermore, we are traveling longer distances from year to year. These distances are increasing. Well, a particular challenge is the motorized traffic, the motorized individual traffic, as this causes pollution, this causes noise, but it also needs a lot of urban space, urban public space, not only for the traffic while it is moving, but also when it is stationary. One important element of the change then would be to switch from this individual motorized transport to other transport modes that are in a way shared. When we talk about shared mobility, we mostly think of car sharing or bike sharing, but public transport also is a kind of shared mobility. To satisfy the growing need for mobility, we need, on the one hand, to strengthen what we have, which is public transport, shared mobility, but also infrastructures for these shared kinds of shared modes of mobility. But we also need innovation. We need further transport systems that help us to make mobility more comfortable, more flexible, and that makes the switch from the individual motorized transport to other modes easy.
Is a mobility for all also possible without sacrifices for the individual? Can we manage to balance people's need for flexible mobility and climate protection at the same time? And how?
Cities that want to reduce individual traffic for the sake of climate protection, but also for the sake of more attractive public spaces, need to provide alternatives. And the better these new alternatives are, the faster citizens will adopt them.
You're right. We need alternatives. Personally, if you had 3 wishes for the mobility of the future, what would that be?
3 wishes, this sounds like fairy tales, but I would like these wishes to become true. The first is sufficient and safe opportunities for active mobility, which is walking and cycling. The second wish is a high-performing, multi-optional transport system with public transport modes, shared transport modes, not only in the cities or the city centers, but also in the outskirts of cities and also in rural places. Well, and the third wish is attractive, appealing technical solutions for the users that makes it easy for them to switch from their individual transport modes to shared, to public transport modes, thus contributing to climate protection, but also, and in particular, to the attractiveness of cities.
So many thanks, Barbara, for this clear assessment of today's challenges.
Welcome.
A flexible, comfortable and sustainable mobility solution that increases the attractiveness of cities and that becomes a true alternative in public transport. This is exactly what we are working on at CF. We are committed to making next generation mobility an everyday reality for everyone. We are firmly convinced that sustainable mobility is achievable, not in some distant tomorrow, but right now. We have invested years of research into new technologies and innovations that reduce emissions. This has led to an impressive range of products for autonomous driving and electric mobility. But we have also learned that making the right technology available doesn't mean that sustainable mobility will happen all by itself. So what's the key to ensure that our cities get the best new intelligent mobility options? And how can we work with cities to make this a reality? At the heart of our vision is the fully electric autonomous shuttle. There are several reasons why. It improves urban traffic with increased safety and efficiency. Unlike robotaxis, autonomous shuttles can even reduce the number of cars on city streets. As a result, all travelers can get from A to B even faster. It's an excellent addition to existing transit solutions, such as urban or local bus networks and rail transport. Shuttle systems can act as feeders to and from transit hubs, so that rural residents are also better connected to urban centers. As part of a public transport system, autonomous shuttles offer excellent availability at a comparable low cost. Existing transport routes can be turned into segregated shuttle lanes, and not just in the city. We're in talks with several clients who want to lay asphalt over closed rail lines, thus creating a shuttle route at a fraction of the cost of an electrified train line. With its own segregated lane, a shuttle can zip right past a traffic jam. This keeps it on schedule, making it highly attractive to a large number of people. As a result, there's much less need for private cars and robotaxis. Furthermore, autonomous shuttles are flexible. They can even run on demand without a fixed timetable. This brings us to the crucial question: what are we waiting for? The technology is already available. At CF, we offer all aspects of autonomous driving systems, including sensors, software, and high-performance computers, along with the actuators needed for precisely accelerating, braking, and steering the vehicle, providing the ultimate in road safety. We have mastered the technological challenge of self-driving shuttles with a fully redundant Level 4 vehicle based on automotive-grade components. A key focus here is the self-driving shuttle, which is already available now from Together, a CF company. These shuttles have proven themselves in everyday operations for a long time. Shuttles from Together have covered 100 million kilometers since 1997, bringing more than 14 million passengers safely to their destination. And with a system availability of more than 99%, it's virtually fail-safe. For example, in Master City, we are operating an autonomous transport system solution without a safety steward for more than 10 years now. We are already looking forward to the next generation of the shuttles as the heart of the autonomous transport system, which will be equipped with the latest autonomous driving system from CF. This will let it drive not only in segregated lanes, but also in mixed traffic with conventional vehicles. So once again, what are we waiting for? Perhaps a provider who can bring it all together with everything you need for an autonomous shuttle system. Because it doesn't just end with purchasing the shuttle itself. You also need a lot of specialist know-how in terms of planning, setting it up, and operating an autonomous shuttle system. Apart from financing, there are many important aspects beyond regular operation, including maintenance and service, charging stations, installation, and connectivity solutions, ranging from fleet management software to the apps on the user's smartphone. At CF, we don't want to wait, and we don't want to make people wait for what they need in next-generation mobility. We want to shift the mobility revolution into high gear. That's why we are now offering not just the shuttles, but much, much more. Well, we will provide everything you need for running an autonomous shuttle system. From A to Z, it's a complete solution. From now on, CF will be your one-stop shop for autonomous shuttle systems. We are not selling a product that still needs an operational framework. We are offering a turnkey solution that is ready for immediate use. What does this mean in concrete terms? We will assist you with project planning, assessing possible routes, and designing a customized autonomous shuttle solution. We will organize its realization, including selection and installation of the fleet, along with all the technology needed for its operation. This really gets down to every last detail, from the charging infrastructure to the public info displays. We will also assist with shuttle system operations, creating a fleet management system that fits perfectly with the solution already in use at the locations. And we will cover maintenance and service, as well as data evaluation and optimization advice. This is nothing less than a seamless, all-inclusive package suitable not only for cities, regions, and transport providers, but also for amusement parks, campuses, and airports, many of which are already using our shuttles. And what about delivery vehicles? They are also congesting our cities more and more. So why not use these shuttles in the commercial vehicle sector as well? For example, at autonomous warehouse depots and logistics centers. Or how about for transporting goods within the city? So as you can see, there's a huge range of potential applications. And we'll now be serving this sector as a one-stop provider, one that happens to be a global leader in automotive technology, a provider with tremendous strengths in terms of technology, service, and global presence. I'll give you just a few concrete examples of what this means. Our technologies have been developed and tested according to the highest automotive standards, making them safe and reliable in operation. Our experience in operating data makes it possible to see when the vehicle needs maintenance. Predictive maintenance makes it easier to plan service work and reduce downtime. Within the CF Group's own aftermarket network, we can provide maintenance and service anywhere in the world, with over 10,000 service partners in 115 countries. And another thing, as a global technology group, we can leverage an entire ecosystem, partner companies, each of them offering their specialist expertise for our customers' needs. And that's not just in theory. Our partners are all here, right now. I would like to welcome Professor Paul Newman, founder and CTO of Oxbotica. As a technology partner of CF, his company is assisting us with the development of autonomous driving software. This runs on our high-performance controller, CF Pro AI, which is also at the heart of our autonomous shuttle system. Welcome, Paul.
Hi, Torsten. Yes, so I'm Paul Newman, and I'm the founder and CTO of Oxbotica. Now, Oxbotica is a software business based out of Oxford and Toronto, and our core product is a universal autonomy software platform. And that's what we're bringing to this partnership. So it's great to be here to talk to you about how this all fits together tonight in this shuttle program, Torsten.
Paul, first question. Your company has been working on software for autonomous vehicles for some time. How do you personally envision the mobility of the future?
I mean, that's the cracking question, is what's the future of mobility? And we find ourselves in an extraordinary era where we really can say the way that which people and goods move through our cities is about to change. And we share the vision that one of the crucial components of doing that is software that answers where am I, what's around me, what should I do, and what should I share, and also the hardware. And I think that's why, ecosystems win, right? So we're bringing the best of the best. So ZF has decades of automotive experience and safety and validation and building world-class products with hardware. And it has software experience as well that allows us to meld with the software expertise and autonomy expertise that Oxbotica brings. And together we're going to build a cracking world-class product that I'm sure is going to change the way people and goods move through our cities, changing the carbon footprint, changing how they move, when they move, what they do. It's going to be great.
Why don't you give your viewers a sneak peek? What exactly are you developing for our shuttles?
So we'll be developing and contributing our autonomy platform that will be what we're calling the performance path. So the software that takes sensor data, answers where am I, what's happening around it, producing those plans and sending to that shuttle. So if you like, the high-level autonomy system as a software product is what we're bringing into this partnership and into this product.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you for having me. It's going to be great.
And I would like to welcome Frank Klingenhofer, member of the board at Germany's largest public transport provider, DB Regio, a powerful sales partner helping us to coordinate with the needs of local urban transit companies. Welcome on stage, Frank.
Hello, Torsten. Good to be here today.
Frank, we are happy and proud to announce today that DB Regio and CF have agreed on a strategic cooperation to bring autonomous shuttles more quickly onto the roads in Germany. Can you tell us a bit more about it and how DB Regio sees the potential of autonomous shuttles in the future?
We are also happy about our new cooperation agreement because we see, like ZF, great opportunities in using driverless shuttle systems to relieve traffic and to offer safe, efficient and sustainable mobility. According to our estimates, more than 10,000 highly automated or autonomous shuttle buses will be needed in Germany by 2030, so strengthen local public transport for the future.
More than 10,000 shuttles, that's a big number. Where will these vehicles be operated?
Integrated into local public transport, the shuttles will supplement regular services in cities, suburbs, and rural areas. The shuttle will be used in a wide variety of scenarios as feeders, neighborhood or district development systems, or as an overall transportation system for small and medium-sized cities. We are already integrating autonomous vehicles into local public transport and are thus actively promoting the mobility revolution and climate protection. With CF, we have a strong technology partner as our side to strengthen public transport with electric, autonomous, and flexible shuttles. We are very much looking forward to this partnership.
Thank you, Frank. And last question, the same one I have asked Barbara Lenz. If you have 3 wishes for the mobility of the future, what would they be?
First of all, we should bring today's pilot projects into tomorrow's reality. Second, we should consequently continue developing our technological innovations. And finally, our passengers shouldn't think about their personal mobility because we take care of it.
So many thanks to Paul Newman and Frank Klingenhofer, and many thanks also to Professor Lenz. Working as a team, we have created the foundations for a revolution in urban mobility. Autonomous shuttle transport systems will soon shape cityscapes and create new mobility systems with more convenience, a unique opportunity to make cities more livable. We want to move people, not cars. Let me show you in a short movie clip what our vision could look like.
ZF presents mobility in an entirely new form. For the future, public transport requires sustainable, flexible, and individual mobility solutions in both urban and rural areas. That's why autonomous shuttles are not a futuristic vision at ZF, but already available now. They're able to carry up to 22 passengers, and as they're driverless, they can run 24/7. The shuttles have e-drives and can travel bidirectionally at speeds of more than 40 kilometers per hour. The vehicles are equipped with LiDAR, radar, camera and audio sensing for a precise 360-degree perception required for autonomous driving. They can continuously locate safe and efficient driving paths. Thanks to their connectivity, they're in constant contact with the infrastructure. The shuttles are equipped with the ZF Pro AI supercomputer, providing automotive-grade reliability. ZF shuttles are designed for various applications. They can be used on segregated lanes independent from other traffic, or in dedicated lanes with reduced interaction with regular traffic. And they can be integrated into mixed traffic and complement existing transport systems. The fusion of all available data from the vehicle, the environment, the infrastructure, and fleet management helps enable precise control of the system. With this, ZF brings real flexibility to the public transport of the future and enables seamless mobility with on-demand schedules and a tailored cadence of vehicles. Autonomous shuttles means less traffic, less congestion, and reduced emissions. They can help regain habitat and improve the quality of life in the city. A system with autonomous shuttles can be integrated easily and flexibly, whether in urban or rural areas. Let us help you implement a sustainable and future-oriented mobility solution in your town or city. We help with the planning of new routes and the installation of the necessary infrastructure. Our autonomous transport system can be seamlessly integrated into existing fleet management systems. And with our aftermarket network of more than 10,000 service partners, we offer maintenance and service worldwide at any time. ZF Autonomous Transport Systems ensure groundbreaking technology, maximum comfort, and enhanced safety. ZF Group, your partner for the sustainable mobility of today and tomorrow.
Thank you all for your attention. Feel free to contact us, and let's transform your place into a place where modern autonomous shuttle systems make next-generation mobility a reality. Have a good day, and bye-bye.